Welcome to the U.S. Army Player of the Week. I'm Staff Sergeant Ray, here to recognize our Week 1 and Week 2 Players of the Week. Our Week 1 player is Rhett Thurman, who was 2 for 2 on field goals and helped lead Cabot to a win over Pine Bluff. Rhett, congratulations.
Thank you.
Our Week 2 player of the game is Hayden Matthews, whose stellar play on the defensive line helped lead Cabot to victory over El Dorado. Hayden, congratulations. On behalf of the United States Army, we're proud to recognize an outstanding player each week. Good luck, gentlemen, and go Panthers.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the Assembly is proud to invite you to join us for the greatest show in town. It's Friend Day. September 22nd at 10 a.m. We will have food, fun, games, and prize giveaways. Come one, come all. It will be a family circus you will never forget.
I wanna be your end game, end game. Big reputation, big reputation. Ooh, you and me, we got big reputations. And you heard about me. Ooh, I got some big enemies. Big reputation, big reputation. Ooh, you and me would be a big conversation. And I heard about you. Ooh, you like the bad ones too?
Red River is proud to support the community of Cabot and the Cabot Panthers for over 15 years now.
We are and we will continue to be your hometown dealership. Make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, or you can visit us online at redriverdodge.com. And don't forget, we deliver. Go Panthers!
If you're looking to buy or sell in the 501, we got you. What's
We got you. What's up? What's up, Panthers? What's up? What's up, Panthers? What's up? We're on it. We're on it. We're on it.
iRealty Arkansas Cabot, 3065 Highway 367, 501-286-6072.
We're on it.
Red River is proud to support the community of Cabot and the Cabot Panthers for over 15 years now.
We are and we will continue to be your hometown dealership. Make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs, or you can visit us online at redriverdodge.com. And don't forget, we deliver. Go Panthers!
I want to welcome you back, Cabot Panther fans, as we gear up to start the second half of action. Currently, your score is the Benton Panthers 21 and the Cabot Panthers 17. Cabot will receive the second half kickoff. So here we go. We're about 3 minutes away from getting back underway as Panthers get warmed up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please for an important safety message. In the event of an emergency evacuation, please familiarize yourself with the nearest emergency exit. Emergency exits are located directly behind the home and visitor stands, the concession stand area, and all four corners of the stadium. Again, please familiarize yourself with the nearest emergency exit in the event of an evacuation. Thank you.
Here we go as we get closer to kickoff here. The Panthers are getting revved up and ready to go. Pulled out.
Second half about underway here. The Benton Panthers are in the lead 21-17, and Bates, what's something from that first half that you'd like to see more of from the Cabot Panthers?
You know, hopefully I would like to see bigger plays. You know, we just got to get the ball downfield and quickly.
"15 seconds left until the start of the second half here. What a game this has been here tonight. Kyle Rudolph has 2 receiving touchdowns. G's having a great game here tonight as well. Defense is showing up. This really looks exciting for the Cabot Panthers here tonight. It's 12 minutes on the scoreboard and on stream, signaling that the second half is getting underway as Cabot received the ball first. Cabot kicked the ball first. So now it's started the second half. Cabot Panthers are now receiving it to get their offense going here. As Benton is about to kick the ball off. Some key points from the first half that Cabot really needs to limit here is the turnovers, penalties, and just any bad pass or bad offensive play we can limit would be great to get back in the lead and back the momentum back to the Panthers. As you saw right before halftime, star wide receiver to Kyle Rudolph went down with an apparent leg injury, may have been a cramp, but I'm glad to report that star receiver to Kyle Rudolph is back on the field for this first drive as the Cabot Panthers hit the field. And Tristan, Cabot is about to unleash a new beast. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cabot Panthers here. As Tyler G is in single back with Grant Turner in the backfield with him. Sends the man in motion. He snaps, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks for the pass. Now be caught. What a catch! What a catch that is Cabot unleashing their shell in the second half. I told you about that, Tristan. I told you about that in the first half. It'll now be another Cabot Panther first down.
And that is senior wide receiver Tanner Wilson on the huge reception.
This will be 1st and 10 for the Panthers after that amazing reception from Tanner Wilson. As G is about to snap the ball here, calls for the ball, high snap, hands the ball off to Grant Turner. Grant Turner receiving some blocks. Grant Turner just receives a couple of great blocks from the offensive line, and he gets the gain at about 5 on the play. And that's something you love to see is your team coming out from halftime, really getting something going for their offense. It's a 2nd and 6, ball in the 37 with 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Tristan, what an exciting drive this has been.
This has certainly been an exciting drive to start the second half for the Panthers.
Man in motion, G looks for the pass, and the referees are going to call it dead. Flag on the play. Looks to be a false start on Cabot.
And that's just another costly penalty for the Cabot Panthers there.
This Cabot looks to move back 5 yards, and man, oh man, our passing offense has came to life tonight. It was the 2 passes to Kyle Rudolph for scores. It was a big pass to Tanner Wilson there to really come alive on this drive. And hopefully here we'll get another big pass play to get in the end zone here. G snaps the ball. Oh, just an over snap. Drops back on the pass. Looking, throws it, and that'll be caught. Not enough for the first down, but it will be 3rd and short. With 10 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the third quarter of play.
That is number 81, Christian Ennis, with the reception.
What a catch it was by
Gage Morrow on the reception.
by Gage Morrow. $10:19 left. Cabot 33 ball on Benton's 35-yard line. G snaps the ball, looking for the pass here. Rolls out of the pocket. He throws it, and that'll be caught. That's caught. Waiting for the signal from the referees, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass.
Just couldn't drag the feet down there, Tristan.
Well, from our point of view, it looked like a first down for the Panthers, but got to respect the referee's decision as it's 4th and 3 now. Looks like Coach Reed will keep G on the field. Do you like this decision by Coach Reed, Tristan?
Well, certainly he's being aggressive here as the Panthers try to get some points back on the board.
G looking to get this first down for his offense. Snaps the ball, looks deep, throws it, and they'll be caught by the Cabot! The Cabot breaks 3! The Cabot! Touchdown, Panthers! What a touchdown that was by the Cabot Panthers! That's something that me and Tristan Mason talked about all night, is that lethal combination of Tyler G and Kyle Rudolph as Kyle Rudolph scores with 10 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tristan, what a play that was by the Cabot Panther offense.
That was an absolutely fantastic play there, Tristan. That is G to Rudolph for the 3rd time tonight.
One of the most deadliest quarterback-receiver combos in the state of Arkansas, at the high school level, that is. As Rhett Thornton's kick is up and is no good. So the score after the big catch by Kyle Rudolph will be your Cabot Panthers 23, your Benton Panthers 21. What a great start to the second half for the Cabot Panthers here.
That is absolutely the way you want to start the second half there, Tristan. So here we go. Thurman trotting out here, looking to kick it away.
What a first drive that was by the Cabot Panther offense. As our kickoff team looks to give it back to the Benton Panthers now. Red Thurman's kick is long. It is going to be returnable. No, that will be a touchback. So bring it out to the 20 for the Benton Panthers. Can't wait to see what the Cabot Panther defense has for the Benton Panthers on this first defensive possession of the game, of the second half for the Cabot Panthers. What do you expect to see here, Tristan? You expect to see a big-time sack from somebody like Chase Gibson, or you expect to see an interception for somebody like Cal McIntyre, Carson Attaway, Houston Wiley, Tyler Parks? What do you expect to see here, Tristan?
Well, I certainly expect to see some pressure here from the Cabot Panther defense and hopefully create a turnover.
Ball snap, looks for the pass. That'll be another receiver screen, something they ran all first half. And that'll just be a short gain. Looks to be short of the first down marker, however. 9:57 left in the third quarter. Your Cabot Panthers are in the lead, 23-21. To be 2nd and 2 on the 28-yard line for this Benton Panther offense. Ball snap, hands the ball off, and that will just be a wrap-up at the line of scrimmage. Not a big gain there.
D'Anthony Harper there just got wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
D'Anthony Harper was causing problems for this Cabot Panther defense in the first half, but so far in the second half, he has been maintained. As Benton hands the ball off once again. Right side, and what a run that was.
And Harper does get the first down on that carry.
First and 10 for the Benton Panthers. Ball snapped here. Looks to be just pitched off to the running back. Running back's up past the line of scrimmage very far. Looks to be brought down at about the 50.
And that's Harper again with a huge gain on that run.
First and 10 for the Benton Panthers. Once again, as they throw a quick little receiver screen, is what a gain that will be by the Benton Panthers.
Benton has certainly went to those receiver screens all game.
Seems to be their bread and butter here tonight. Benton driving down the field like they've done all first half. Throws another receiver screen. No, that'll be thrown deep. That'll be incomplete.
Benton tried to take a shot there, but Cabot was ready for it.
8 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. Cabot Panthers are still on top by 2, 23-21. And what great defense has been played by the Cabot Panthers so far. Don't you agree, Tristan?
I certainly agree there, Tristan.
Looks like there's another penalty called on the play. Benton has the quarterback in the backfield, throws another receiver screen. That'll be caught out to the outside. He'll be brought down around the 4-yard line, so it'll be first and goal for the Benton Panthers.
And that's Peyton Hudgens there on the reception.
So it'll be first and goal on the 6-yard line. Single back formation. Snaps the ball off, hands the ball off. And that'll just be wrapped up by the Cabot Panther defense. So it'll be second and goal, ball on the 6-yard line. Really need a goal line stand here, don't you agree, Tristan?
I agree. We need to stop the Benton Panthers here.
Sends a man in motion here. Hands the ball off on the reverse. And he'll be out to the outside, and he's just going to walk in for another Benton Panther touchdown.
That is Gavin Wells on the reverse again. That is his third touchdown of this contest.
After that reverse by the Benton Panthers, they scored, making them score 27-23 with 7:26 left here in the third quarter play. Their PAT's up and is good. So your score now is 28-23. The Benton Panthers are on top with 7:26 left in the third quarter. Really hope to see something exciting like another great reception for Kyle Rudolph here. As the past couple times he's been targeted, he's caught the ball and scored. He has 3 touchdowns now, a little over 5 receptions. So Cabot kickoff return teams on the field to get some good yards and put Tyler G and company in a great field position.
Once again, that's Garrett Freeman and Braden J waiting for the kick.
$7:26 left here in the third quarter of play. Benton just kicks the ball off. Looks to be returnable, and that is returnable. As what a return that is by Cabot. And Cabot just gets, the return gets to about the 30, on 10 yards from the 20, which would have happened had it been a touchback. So here come your Cabot Panther offense. G having a tremendous game, throwing a bunch of touchdowns, only having 1 interception on the night. Graham Turner having some carries for a decent amount of yards.
And we cannot forget about Kyle Rudolph, who has been absolutely sensational tonight.
Never forget about Kyle Rudolph, because if you forget about Kyle, he scores. With 7:20 left here in the third quarter play, G sends the man in motion, hands the ball off to Graham Turner. Graham Turner just wraps up back at the line of scrimmage. So that will be a 2nd and 10 as the ball is on the Cabot 30-yard line.
It'll actually be 2nd and 12 there, as Turner did lose 2 yards there. Or 2nd and 11, excuse me.
As G sends a man in motion here, fakes the handoff, drops back, looking for a pass, throws it. That'll be intercepted. Just missed his receiver, which was Kyle Rudolph.
That's number 24, Chase Boardman, on the interception.
$6:42 left in the third quarter of play. Benton intercepting the ball from Tyler G. So Benton will take over with some pretty good field position. As past couple of drives for Benton, they have scored, ran a bunch of receiver screens, and have scored off the reverse in the red zone. Here comes Benton for their first play of this drive. Late. Still early in this third quarter. As he throws it, and that will be caught. Just a bunch of red jerseys wrapping him up there. Time's winding down here, and
That will be 2nd and 2 for the Benton Panthers here after that 8-yard gain.
It's Benton looking to put more points on the board and get the game out of reach with this Panther offense. And
DeAnthony Harper again on the carry.
What a game he's had for the Benton Panthers. He's really been the deciding factor for their offense, because without him, they wouldn't have so many yards, and receiver screens would have been all they've been running. So with 5:57 left here in the third quarter of play, drops back looking for the pass, and he is wrapped up and sacked in the backfield. 5:46 left as time's winding down.
Great pressure created there. Hopefully we can see more of that to come on this drive.
That is true, Tristan. What a drive it's been.
That is 2nd and 18 now for the Benton Panthers.
Looks like it'll be another flag on the play.
This one, once again, unfortunately, looks like it's going to be on the Cabot Panthers.
There's 5:20 left here in the third quarter of play. Cabot behind by 5. Benton snaps the ball, fakes the handoff. He throws it deep, and that will be just a little over the receiver's head.
Pass was a little above Braxton Slaughter there. He could not reel it in.
Braxton Slaughter has had a pretty good game for the Benton Panthers tonight. This is now 2nd and 13, ball on the 26. You can feel it here at Panther Stadium. Everybody stomping their feet, getting some momentum, trying to get the momentum back on the Cabot Panther side. Snaps the ball. Benton looks for the pass. He'll have a man wide open, and he'll be dropped at about the 15, maybe 9.
And that's Gavin Wells once again on the reception. He looks to be 1 yard short of the first down marker.
This is 3rd and 2, ball on the 15-yard line. .430 left here in the third quarter of play. Excuse me, that is 4th and 2. Looks like their field goal unit will be on the field to put this team up by 8.
Looks like Benton's going to take a timeout here to think about it.
If you were in Benton's shoes right now, Tristan, what would you do? Would you go for it since it is 4th and short and you are in enemy territory, or would you just play it safe and kick the 3?
Well, Benton does have the lead here, and they certainly want to protect it. So I'm not sure you want to give the Panthers the ball here and give them some momentum.
Hypothetically, if the Benton Panthers do kick the field goal and they miss it, Cabot will take over in their own territory at about the 15 as they are down by 5. So if Benton does elect to kick the field goal and misses, Cabot will only need a touchdown to get right back in this game. And let me be clear, they are not out of this game quite yet. They still have a chance here if they can hit the ball back and score a touchdown.
And we still have a whole nother quarter to play here, Tristan.
That is true. That is true. That is true. It looks like Benton will go for it here. Hands the ball off. That will be first down for Benton and maybe more. Wow.
DeAnthony Harper just gets to the outside there and picks up the first down.
4:12 left here in the third quarter of play. Benton still in the lead, 28-23, up by 5. And the Cabot Panthers really need to stop stop the running game for Benton. There's 4 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. It's Benton looking what they want to do here. Snaps the ball, drops back, looking for the pass.
And that one is going to be incomplete.
So, 3rd and goal here for the Benton Panthers. 6-yard line. Bend and don't break for this Cabot Panther defense. Really needs to get the ball back to G and Company so we can get 6 on the board and get right back in this game.
Cabot really wanting to make a goal line stand here.
As you hear Cabot faithful stomping their feet. Rolls out looking for the pass. He throws it, and that will be just dropped.
Great coverage there by Cabot.
Looks like their field goal unit will come on the field here to kick the 3, so they will go up by 8 if the Benton Panthers can make it here. As earlier in this game, Benton did elect to kick a field goal but missed it. It's 3:25 left here in the third quarter of play. Awaiting the snap here. Snap is good, and kick is up and is no good. What a stop that was by the Cabot Panthers.
That is absolutely huge for the confidence.
As they will take over 1st and 10, ball on their own 20-yard line. Cabot comes on the field now. You don't want to play it unsafe and throw it to the Kyle Rudolph in a hurry. You still got time. You still got timeouts. You just need to work your way down the field and just keep getting first down at the first down here. Don't you agree, Tristan?
I do agree. We just need to move the chains.
Sends a man in motion. G here. Drops back looking for the pass. G just keeps it himself, and he's running with a burst of speed from Tyler G, and he's down at about the 45-yard line is where it looks like he went out, and what a run that was by G. He snapped it, faked the handoff, didn't see a man open, so he used his legs, kept it to himself, and man, was he gone.
That is an absolutely monster gain there by Tyler G, showing off that he can run it.
What a dual threat quarterback Tyler G has been this season. We've seen him run it a time or two, but nothing as big as that right there, as the Panthers really needed that momentum. G snaps the ball here, looks for the pass. He throws it, and that'll be just over his receiver, which was number 25.
Looking for number 29 there, Tanner Wilson.
Tanner Wilson just couldn't come up with the grab. So he comes off this. Tanner Wilson does come off the field here. 3:09 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10, ball on the Cabot 47. As Cabot has the ball here, G looking to create some more magic. G snaps, drops back, look for the pass. He throws it. That'll be caught. What a catch. He'll be out of traffic. He's still going. And he'll be dropped down at about the 30-yard line as a flag is out late. And that looks to be on the Benton Panthers with 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter of play.
And that's Jake Mowdy adding another reception.
And you know what, Tristan? That will be another Cabot Panther first down. Cabot looks like they're moving up here. After the face mask penalty, as it looks like the referee signaled there on the field. Three minutes left here in the third quarter. The Panther offense is really driving down on this possession, Tristan.
We certainly are here, and I hope we can get some points on the board.
G gets ready. Snaps the ball, drops back. Once again, looking for the pass. Steps up in the pocket. He just throws it, and that will be just dropped. What a play that was by Tyler G as he evaded the sack, stepped up in the pocket, and almost made a great play for the Cabot Panther offense. .242 left here in the third quarter of play. 2nd and 10. Cabot with the ball here. Sends a man in motion. Tyler rolls out of the pocket looking for a pass. He throws a left man wide open. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. Did him 6 on that play. Had a man wide open and he just walked into the end zone after the great pass from Tyler G.
Absolutely fantastic pass from G there.
And that, Tristan, will put the Cabot Panthers right back in the lead with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. What a drive that was by Cabot. They drew the ball down the field with a bunch of passes and a couple of runs, and it just ended up in 6. As we await the PAT here. Kick is up and looks to be good. And it is now 30 to 28 with 2 minutes 35 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. What did you see from that drive that you liked most about that, Tristan?
Well, certainly I would say the touchdown, Tristan. That was a great throw by G. Great reception to put the Panthers back on top.
I couldn't agree with you more, Tristan. We've got about 14 minutes left total in this game. As Cabot is up by 2. As Rhett Thurman puts the ball on the tee here for the Cabot Panthers, kicking the ball away. Cabot is leading late here in the third quarter after a great pitch and catch. Benton Panthers will take over here. Can only help for a big defensive stop here. 2:35 left. As Benton will take over at the 20-yard line. What do you think Benton's going to open up this drive with, Tristan?
Well, Benton has certainly been running the football very well, and I expect them to go back to it on this drive.
Snap. Just throws another receiver screen. You think the defense would be adjusted to it by now, maybe calling some flats in their coverage. But it'll be a 2nd down for the Benton Panthers here. 2:20 left here in the third quarter of play. Your Cabot Panthers are leading 30 to 28. Single back, sends a man in motion here. Hands the ball off. That's the reverse that they've been running very well all game. It looks like it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Benton Panthers after that reverse.
And that's Gavin Wells once again on the 3rd reverse of this game.
What a game he's had. As Benton just looking to get something. It'll be 2nd and 2 with 1 minute and 34 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. Cabot is still leading, by the way, 30 to 28. Benton just looking at the quarterback, just looking at the receivers, looking, and that will be a flag on the play. Probably going to be an offsides call. Minute 18 left here in the third quarter of play. Cabot in the lead, 30 to 28. We await the referee's signal here. Coach does not look too happy about that as he's trying to talk to the referee about that, but the referee just has his back towards him. So it was on the Benton Panthers as it is 2nd and 7 now. They're just waving the clock on as the clock at 1:13 here. Benton looking for something as they are down by 2 here late in the third quarter of play. In the man of motion. They thought they were going to run a reverse, but no. He throws the ball, and that will be caught. Just a short little catch there by the Benton Panthers. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter of play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Benton Panthers. Ball on the 37-yard line, sends a man in motion. They're running another reverse, and that will be just short of the first down. So that will be a 4th down for the Benton Panthers as your Cabot Panthers will look to get the ball back here. But I don't see no punting unit coming on the field. I think they're going for it here, Tristan.
Yeah, I believe so as well. Benton is being really aggressive.
As the third quarter is winding down here, they may just run it out to get another decision as it looks like they may run it with their star running back. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that will be the end of the third quarter. And that will be a turnover on downs. The defense holds them as the third quarter comes to the end. When the fourth quarter begins, it will be a 1st and 10 for your Cabot Panthers. Cabot is in the lead 30-28. As it looks like the referees gave them the first down, as it is 1st and 10 for the Benton Panthers. 12 minutes left here in tonight's ball game. What a game it has been, Tristan.
Dude, it's been an absolutely exciting game here tonight.
Well, I don't know about you, Tristan, but I've really enjoyed the game so far as we're going into the fourth quarter. It's really been back and forth for both teams. Benton looking for their first win on the season, and Cabot's looking for their third win on the season. I really can't wait to see Cabot pull it out and get their third win on the season. As Benton's offense just trots back on the back out here. Garrett Brown just snaps the ball here. Looking, he throws it, that will be broken up by number 2, the cornerback Tyler Parks. Be 2nd and 10 here for the Benton Panthers. They're trying to get a signal from their coach of what play he wants to see the Benton Panthers run here. The Cabot Panthers are saying, "Come on, let's go. You're burning daylight here." So it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Benton Panthers. Ball snap low, and it'll be a fumble, and he just wrapped up in the backfield. Down he goes.
That is another sack there by this Cabot Panther defense.
So it'll be a 3rd and 19 for the Benton Panthers. The Cabot defense has just really come alive here in the late fourth quarter, late third quarter, early fourth quarter. Sorry about that. As Garrett sends a man in motion here, snaps the ball, hands it off. No, he won't play action. He's looking for the pass, steps up, and he will throw it. And that will be intercepted! That will be intercepted by the Cabot Panthers! What an interception that was! Whenever you need an interception, this defense comes up big and always gets you that interception you need.
Great coverage there by the Cabot Panthers, and it finally creates the turnover we needed.
It looks like that interception was by number 2, Tyler Parks. And what a great interception that was. So now it will be 1st and 10, ball at Cabot 17, Cabot with the ball, and they are a little over 11 minutes left here in the 4th quarter of play. Tyler G now snaps the ball, drops back, looking for a pass, and he just turns around. He throws it deep and just short of the Kyle Rudolph. What a pass that would have been to the Kyle Rudolph, as the Kyle Rudolph has had a bunch of big plays here tonight, Tristan. He had the 2 touchdowns early in the 1st quarter. He had a couple grabs, and he had another touchdown. It's been a great game for the Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph has had an absolute monster game so far tonight, and that would have been another huge gain.
G snaps the ball here, and that play will just be blown up in the backfield, be a loss at about 5 or 6 for this Panther offense. So it'll be 3rd and about 14 after that play. Be 3rd and 16. Sorry about that. It'll be 10:40 left in the 4th quarter of play. 3rd and 16 here, Bates. Do you think we're going to see another pass to Kyle Rudolph?
I would definitely expect a pass play here from the Panthers.
Time's just winding out here. This is what you want. This is what you want if you're a Cabot Panther, not what you want to see if you're a Benton Panther. However, and that will just be a flag on the Benton Panthers. That will be an encroachment penalty. Throw that yellow flag on the field, and that will be a gain of 5 yards for the Cabot Panthers. So it'll be 3rd and 13 after the flag. Really need a 1st down to keep this momentum on the Cabot Panther side here in the 4th quarter play. So he just now under 10 minutes as he pump fakes, he throws it in the backfield, and wow, what a reception that was, and he got a good chunk of yards, but it won't be enough for the 1st down of play. So it looks like Rhett Thurman will come back out on the field to punt this ball away. Tristan, this defense needs another big interception here once we punt this ball back to them to really possibly steal this game away.
This is a good Cabot Panther bounce there, as it will be down at the Benton Panther 40-yard line.
Benton will take over here on their own 40. 9:14 left here in the last quarter of the game. Cabot can really just hold them here. We will escape this game with our 3rd win on the season and our 2nd win at home. Sends the man in motion. Referee just waves the play off. Looks like there'll be a timeout charged to the Benton Panthers. Their first timeout of the game. On the timeout here, just to keep you in check, there's 9 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the final quarter of this game. Cabot on top, 30-28. What an excited, explosive offense we've seen so far from this Cabot Panther team. And Benton not too far behind as they've thrown great receiver screens and ran the ball really well here tonight. Expect much the same here on this drive. Snap, roll out of the pocket, and he throws it, and that will be diving catch, but it will not be caught, as it will be 2nd and 10 for the Benton Panthers. And Tristan, I know we've been saying a lot about this defense really stepping up, and my, oh my, have they stepped up so far. Garrett, only man in the backfield here, snaps the ball, drops back, looking for the play. He throws it deep. That will be incomplete. What a great coverage that was from Tyler Parks.
That was absolutely fantastic coverage there by Tyler Parks, who already has an interception on the day. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Benton Panthers.
Benton really needs a 1st down here, because if Cabot gets the ball back, they're going to wind down the clock and get out of here with a win. Josh back looking for the pass. He throws it over the middle. That is caught. No! He drops it. That will be incomplete. 4th and 10 for the Benton Panthers. Coming up with 8 minutes and 59 seconds left here in the ball game.
Yeah, Braxton Slaughter just could not hang on to that one. Great coverage by the Panthers.
As their punting unit is on the field.
Looks like DeCavo Rudolph is back to return.
What a game that man has had here tonight. Punt is up, and he's waving it off, signaling he cannot, it is unreturnable. What a great punt that was. As your Cabot Panther offense will take over here at the 35-yard line with 8:53 left here in the game. And Tristan, do we rule out the Benton Panthers, or is it just too early to tell still?
I would say it's still too early to tell, Tristan. There's plenty of football left, but Cabot will certainly be looking to wind down the clock here.
As usually in this situation, when Cabot's leading with single-digit minutes to go, we see the backup quarterback, Kyler Carmack, come in, but that's not the case. It's G staying in with this game being so close. He drops back, looking for the pass. He throws it deep, and that will just be swatted down, but there is a flag back in the backfield. It is probably coming back for the Panthers, Cabot Panthers, as it will be probably holding on the offense. Be a false start call here. So Cabot will move back at about 5 yards. So with that flag bringing the Panthers back, it'll be 1st and 15. Ball 30 as Jesus hands the ball off. And what a run that was for the Panthers, as they're just trying to wind the clock down. As remember, Benton still has a timeout, Tristan, so they could call that anytime they want. But if I was them, I wouldn't call it right now, because you're still early in the 4th quarter. You still got time to get it back to your offense. Stop the Cabot offense right here and just get it back to your offense. So I wouldn't be in rush mode and panic mode right now if I was Benton. Don't you agree?
I certainly agree with that, Tristan, but Cabot is certainly looking to just move the chains and run the clock out.
They're still in this single back formation. His hands above. G won't pass it. No, he will keep it himself. What a juke move by Tyler G. He breaks 2 tackles, and he's across the 50-yard line. So you know what, Tristan? You know that's what that's going to be? It's going to be another Cabot Panther first down.
And that's another huge run there by Tyler G, showing that he is not just a pocket passer.
Well, after tonight's game, you can't call Tyler G a pocket passer, as he's shown on multiple occasions that he could use his legs to get big yardage for this team. Drops back to throw, looks, he'll throw it, and that's just short off his back foot. Didn't have it set. So it looks to be second down for the Cabot Panthers here. 7:26 left here in the ball game. Cabot still up by 2, 30-28, as G gets his guys down, calls for the ball, hands it off, and he's just up the gut around the outside, and he is brought down and looks to be about the 43-yard line.
Great carry by Graham Turner there. That will bring up 3rd and 5 for the Cabot Panthers.
Cabot here with 7:08 left here in the ball game.
And it appears a penalty here has given the Panthers the first down.
So you know what it's going to be, Tristan Bates? It's going to be another Cabot Panther first down. 7:08 left. Cabot has a first down. Coach Reed may just want to run it, get the clock, keep on going as it is going. Just under 6 minutes now. G calls for the snap, hands the ball off, and just shoves the defender off. Will be Graham Turner, as he's just wrapped up in the backfield for a short little pickup here. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39. The time's still going on, Tristan. Sorry about that. It'll be 2nd and 12, ball on the 41, but the clock is still going. Do you think Benton needs to be in panic mode just there, or do you think they're still in neutral until it hits about maybe the 4-minute mark?
Well, I would say Benton right now is probably still in the neutral gear, as we still have more than 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter of play.
Well, I don't doubt that, but if Cabot somehow gets another first down here, puts them deep in Benton territory, the game might be over. G drops back, look for a pass, rolls in the pocket, he throws it. That is almost caught by DeCarlo Rudolph. It'll be 3rd and 12, 5:57 left here in the final quarter of the game. Cabot still at 30-28. Back in that single back formation that has done them so well here tonight. Since the man of motion, G drops back looking for the pass, and he throws it. That'll be caught! What a catch that was! Wow, can't believe he caught that. He went up high for that, Tristan. What a catch that was!
That was an absolutely fantastic throw and catch there. Way to show the athleticism.
And you know what, Tristan, with that catch, you know what it's going to be? Another Cabot Panther. First down.
And that's Jake Mowdy again on that reception.
He's been a underwhelming threat here tonight because we haven't really gave him credit where credit's due. But he's really came up big for the Cabot Panthers tonight, having a bunch of grabs, having a bunch of yards. And I do believe he scored earlier in tonight's game.
Mowdy has certainly been an efficient and effective player tonight.
It's 5:11 and counting left here in the fourth quarter of play. Just about to be a little under 4 minutes here in the final quarter of the game as players are coming off the field here for Cabot. As G's talking to his backup, Kyler Carmack here. I do believe that Coach Reed will switch the quarterbacks out. What would you do in this situation, Tristan? Would you keep in your starting quarterback, or would you take him out to keep him ready for next week against Little Rock Catholic?
Well, you certainly want your starting quarterback ready for next week, but at this close of a game, you might want to keep him in to make sure that we finish the job.
Looks like Cabot did take a timeout, so Cabot still has 2 timeouts, but, however, Benton only has 1 timeout left. All right, Tristan. 2nd and 8, 4:42 left. Cabot has the ball. Is Benton in panic mode yet?
You know, Benton is certainly thinking about how they can get the ball back, but for right now, I think they're still fine with where they are.
Well, if you're a Benton Panther fan or a player on their team, you don't want them getting too eager to get the ball back because that could cause a costly mistake. And look, that's one right there, just getting too aggressive to get the ball back, and that will be a offsides encroachment call on the defense, so Cabot will gain about 5 yards. So instead of 2nd and 8, it will now be 2nd and 3, and Cabot is making their way back down the field, just like they did last time.
Yeah, this has been a great drive, spending away almost 4 minutes of the game clock, and for Benton there, that penalty is absolutely costly.
As Cabot moves up now in that I formation, Tyler G under center, sends a man in motion, hands the ball off, just nowhere to go right there. Greg Turner finds the hole. He's still going. He's down about the 5-yard line, and now it will be a 1st and goal for the Cabot Panthers. They're in prime scoring position here. And if they could get a score here, a touchdown here, the game might just be out of reach for the Benton Panthers. And you got to give credit where credit's due. Benton has played a very good football game here tonight, but some of these mistakes they have is just limit to what they can do. As the I formation once again, Grant Turner just has nowhere to go as he's just down at about the 5-yard line once again. So that will be 2nd and goal, ball on the 5, with just a little over 4 minutes left here in the contest. 4 minutes, now 3 minutes in counting. Just like I was talking to you earlier, Cabot has really been this season a second half team. As G in the I form once again hands the ball off. No, he will throw it, and that is
incomplete there over the middle.
So now it'll be 3rd and goal for the Cabot Panthers. 3:34 left here in the ball game. Cabot still with the ball, 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. 3:34 left here in the final quarter of the game. G in the single back, sets the ball, hands the ball off. Graham Turner around the corner, and that will be a touchdown for the Cabot Panthers. That will be quite possibly the final nail in the coffin.
That touchdown right there by Graham Turner might absolutely seal this game.
What a score that was by Graham Turner. 3:30 left, 36-28. So it'll be 37-28, 3:30 left here in the fourth quarter play. Just a great drive by Cabot as they're getting ready to give the ball back to the Benton Panthers.
And a stop here, Tristan, I would say would seal the game and the victory for the Cabot Panthers.
Well, you said a stop will really put the game away, but I don't deny it. That stop right here by the Cabot Panthers will put this game away. Rhett Thurman's kick is up and away. Looks to be another touchback, and if that's what it will be. 3:30 left. Cabot on top, 37-28. .330 left here in the game. What an exciting contest it's been. I know we've said it a lot, but you can't deny these two great teams playing here tonight. It's like a flag is on the field. Quite possibly it's just a towel. And that will be a catch by Benton. Pass will be complete to number 5 of the Benton Panthers.
And that's Anthony Harper on the reception.
Man, he can run the ball very well, and he can catch the ball in the backfield. He is very good, versatile back.
And this one is intercepted.
What a great stop that was by the Panthers.
And that's number 11, Kyle McIntyre, coming up with the interception to put this game away.
Well, just like last week, he came away with a big stop, and there's another one. So this game is pretty much a done deal. 37-28 is your score, with the Cabots taking over with just a little over 3 minutes left here in tonight's ball game. And Tristan, last week, Evan Thomason and myself did the players of the game. I took defense, he took offense. But for this week, I'm going to take offense, you're going to take defense. So here in a second, I'm going to ask you who you thought the defensive player of the game was for Cabot, and I'm going to do the same for offense. As that was just a small run there by the Cabot Panther offense, but really firing on all cylinders here tonight. Time just winding down here. Benton can't really call a timeout here because they gave up that touchdown last time Cabot had the ball. And just signaling last gasp of air. Tyler G snaps it, Josh back looking for a pass. He throws it deep. That is caught. That is caught. No, the referee will wave that off, say he did not catch that football. 2:14 left here in the game. 3rd and 12 here. Tyler G looking for the snap. No, he's going to audible the ball. Audible the play. Hands the ball off. He'll just be swallowed up in the backfield. Time just keeps on going. It'll be a 4th down for the Panther offense. So they'll likely just punt this ball away to prevent anything, a big turnover on downs happening for their offense.
And it looks like Benton here will use their last timeout to stop the clock with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go.
Back to what I was saying about the players of the game.
Ladies and
Last
gentlemen,
week, I took
children of all
the
ages,
defense, and Evan
assembly
Tylerson
is
took
proud
the
to invite you to
offense.
join us for
This
the
week,
greatest show in town.
I'll do the offense, you'll do the
It's Friend
defense.
Day.
So,
September
Evan,
22nd,
or excuse me,
8
Tristan,
a.m. We will have food, fun.
who is your
games,
defensive player of the game for this Cabot
Come
Panther
on,
team, football
come
team?
on.
My
It
defensive
will be a
player of the
family
game
circus
has to be
you will
Kyle
never
McIntyre for that game-clinching interception, but really I would like to give it to the entire Cabot Panther defense, who have played absolutely lockdown defense in the second half.
Well, that's a phenomenal choice of the player of the game, as I've been known to give it to multiple people. It's the first week I gave it to Tyler G and to Kyle Rudolph. Last week I gave it to Kyle McIntyre and Houston Wiley. Tonight, though, I'm going with one person and one person only. No, I'm going with 1-1 once again. I'm going with the entire starting receiving core and Tyler G. Had it not been for the phenomenal catches from the Kyle Rudolph and Jake Mowdy, we may not have this big lead that we have. So my offensive player of the game is going to be the Kyle Rudolph, Jake Mowdy, Tyler G. What a great game these guys have had. Is, you know, Tyler G and the Kyle Rudolph are quite possibly one of the top quarterback receiver duos in high school football for the state of Arkansas. As the quarterback was hit while it was delivered, he's slow to get up, as it looks like he has a brace or something on that leg. So that leg could have been giving him problems in tonight's game. As time's winding down here, as Benton is out of timeouts. Snap, looks for the pass, he throws it, and that will just be caught, and that looks to be a first down for the Benton Panthers, as they're down by 9 here. Needs a touchdown and quite possibly an extra point, and they could kick an onside here, get the ball back and score a field goal and win the game. But with the time left and with them having no timeouts, I don't see that really happening. Slow snap here. He throws it, and that will be just broken up. That will be 2nd down and 10 on the 50 for the Benton Panthers. And Tristan, with this being your first time doing play-by-play, are you impressed with this Cabot Panther team?
I am absolutely impressed with this Cabot Panther team, as this game will extend their winning streak to 3-0.
It'll be their second home game win, as that will just be an overthrow by Garrett Brown. Tristan, I expect great things from this Cabot Panther team, as we look very good this season, as with time winding down, we could quite possibly be 3-0, as next week we travel to Little Rock to take on Little Rock Catholic. This will be our second away game of the season, as he just evades a sack, and that is be broken up, another broken up pass, so looks to be 4th and 10. And Tristan, if you could pick one play from tonight that really signifies this win for the Cabot Panthers, what would it be?
It's got to be those touchdowns to Cabot Rudolph that really got us started, and it gave us the lead early. And it really created a positive impact for this team.
I'm going with that interception by Cal McIntyre that really sealed the game away that really sealed the game for Cabot. Or if I had to pick another play, since you picked multiple, I'd have to pick that wide open pass Tyler G had late in the third quarter when we were down by a small amount. As they just throw another receiver screen. This time we have a guy there to really wrap him up and bring him down, as we're under a minute now of this contest. There's 45 seconds and counting left here for this Cabot Panther team. As he just throws it, and that'll be, oh, what a hit that was by the Cabot defense.
And then we'll make it 3rd and 11 for the Benton Panthers here with 35 seconds to play.
So with 35 seconds left, it's pretty much confirmed that Cabot will get their 3rd win on the season, 2nd win at home. Pump fake looking, has a man in open space. He's still going, and he is still going, and he'll just be pushed out around the 10-yard line.
Only 26 seconds here left in this ball game, but Benton is still looking to put some points on the board.
Well, you can't deny that Benton has a fighting spirit. They want to get at least one more score on the board before the game's over, before they leave Cabot, Arkansas, before they leave Panther Stadium. You can't really shun them for that. They still have a fire lit inside them. There's going to be a timeout by the Panthers. It's been a very great game from both Panthers. Benton really giving the Cabot Panthers a run for their money here tonight. But in the end, only one Panther can come out with the win, and I'm glad to say that is the Cabot Panthers. He lost the football. Cabot gets the ball. Cabot will get the ball with 21 seconds left. So it looks like victory formation will come out. And he'll just need it to signify the win for the Cabot Panthers.
And it has been great pressure all night from that Panther defensive line, and it just shows right there.
Well, Chase Gibson, the junior, had 2 big sacks here tonight. As you know, victory formation. I'm happy to see the victory formation here for the Cabot offense. And he'll just knee it down with time winding down here. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and watching this game, watching the Cabot Panthers beat the Benton Panthers. Their final score here will be Cabot 37, Benton 28. Hope everybody has a great night and a great weekend. For CHTV Sports, I'm Tristan Harlan.
And I'm Tristan Bates.
Good night, everybody. We hope to see you. We hope to have you guys watching next week as the Cabot Panthers take on the Little Rock Central Rockets.